toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteers offense will take the field first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
The Vols want to crank the tempo.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. There he goes. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Vols will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with this group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's caught. It's Turner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Turner. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. After the filthy move, he's got room. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Quick release on the RPO. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Takes it on the return. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it! They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin in those. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Vols! back to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Snagged out of the air. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Absolutely perfect.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, when we are the old guys in the booth, man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 4 wide receivers on 2nd and inches. They might try to take a shot. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch, it's Fowler. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. They just keep firing.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Rides to back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The give from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone there.
Turning it on! And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Commodores in the hurry up. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Caught.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Finds his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down. How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Thanks to grab. That's a live ball. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Starling. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete in the middle. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's up to 86 yards rushing for this game and on his way to 1,400 for the year. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. They're trailing by 11 to Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The sure hands, it's Starling. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. They boot it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He leaves it with his back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Right back to the well. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Vols will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Gives it on the option. There he goes! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. The play action fake. Incomplete, man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Volunteers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harrison. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll give it to the back. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little...
Open field on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Now they'll run the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Scrambling away. Turning it on. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Sterling. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up to throw. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. He splits the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Power football with the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.